More Flair passengers speaking out against the airline after City News brought you the story of a man who couldn't fly home with his family because his ID was rejected. Multiple viewers reached out to say he's not alone.
It got me there, but then it was a completely different story on that end trying to get back home.
The it that Lisa Oppers is referring to is her Ontario health card, her only piece of photo ID. Last month, Lisa's brother booked a round-trip ticket for her from Toronto to Vancouver. Under federal rules, health cards are acceptable ID for domestic flights so long as they're not expired.
It was expiring on my birthday, January 22nd, so I had gone to Service Ontario and said, I'm traveling.
She renewed her card and received the usual paper document in lieu of the new card, which would take several weeks. She says both the Service Ontario agent and a Flair representative assured her that the expired card and the paper document together would count as proper ID. Departing Toronto was fine. Coming back was another story.
And just said, we can't accept this. So I started to panic a little bit, thinking how I was going to get home.
A similar situation for Riker Conway, who was traveling with his fiancée and their 2-year-old son. He also had an expired health card and a paper renewal, and he says a Flair representative assured him it was fine over the phone.
Even though we were told it would work, we were just worried that they might not let us through and wouldn't be able to come.
On their round-trip flight with Flair from Toronto to Nova Scotia, no issues departing from Toronto, but he was denied on the way back.
She was telling us that whoever let us on in the first place should not have, and they're now investigating whatever that means.
Stranded, both Lisa and Riker say Flair staff offered little assistance, and they had to find their own ways home.
I had to purchase a last-minute ticket with WestJet. That cost me, I don't know, $560 to get home.
Meanwhile, Riker and his family say they took a 26-hour train ride home.
Another $600 we have to spend because of Flair's mistake.
In a statement to City News, a spokesperson for Flair confirmed they'll be reviewing each case, but added, quote, the onus of providing valid travel identification is on the passenger pursuant to the publicly available information on the airline website and by Transport Canada. Not good enough for Lisa and Riker, who say they did everything they could to make sure they could travel with those documents and are now out hundreds of dollars each with no compensation for the flights they missed. In Toronto, Natividad, City News.